Hello students, today we are going to do the poem The Snake Trying by W.W.E Ross. W.W.E Ross was a Canadian geophysicist and poet. He was the first published poet in Canada to write Imagist poetry and later the first to write surrealist verse, both of which have led some to call him the first modern Canadian poet. So here in this poem, let's see what is happening here with the snake. The snake, trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curvings of thin, long body, how beautiful and graceful are his shapes. So most of us think of snakes as fearsome symbols of death, but the snake in this poem is itself a victim. Pain and anxiety of the snake and ruthlessness of man has been depicted in the poem. So here from the very first line, the snake trying to escape the pursuing stick with sudden curving of thin, long body. The snake tries to escape from being hit by the stick that is following it. As the snake crawls, its body twists and turns, forming fascinating shapes. So here pursuing sticks means chasing stick, following sticks. And his body was curving means twisting. As you can see here, his body was twisting. And how beautiful and graceful are his shapes. Graceful, very elegant. So let's find out the rhyme scheme here. Actually here, no word is rhyming with any other word. So we can find out from here that there is no fixed rhyme scheme. So it is in a free verse. This poem is written in a free verse. And here pursuing stick. Actually, who is pursuing the snake? A boy. A man is pursuing the snake, not the stick. So here, the feelings. Here, pursuing stick refers to the person who is holding the stick, not the stick itself. So here, it is transferred epithet. When we see there, when a noun, before noun there is a gerund or an adjective, it is known as transferred epithet. And now one thing you can also notice here, this line starts from here. It takes a pause here and then it ends here. So it is continuity of one line from first to the fourth line. So this is called enjambment. This is called enjambment. He glides through the water away from the straw. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds to hide without hurt, small and green. He's harmless even to children. He glides. Glides means he moves through the water away from the stroke. Stroke means hitting of the stick. Oh, let him go over the water into the reeds. Reeds are the thin, long plants that are usually grown into water or marshy land. So the snake moves through the water in order to save itself. The poet pleads to it, let escape and hide behind the thick marshy plants as it is harmless. The small green colored snake is harmless even to children. So here, first of all, one thing, if you look for the poetic devices, see here, the snake is treated as he, him. So here, he is personified here. So this is personification. And there is another poetic device that is alliteration. He is harmless. He is harmless. HS sound, consonant sound is being repeated. So this is alliteration. Again, there is enjambment, continuity of one line to another and to another. So this line ends here and this old ends here, hurt, and small and green ends here, children. And one thing that when I say that small and green, the image of the snake comes in front of your eyes. So small and green snake. So this is imagery. Along the sand he lay until observed and chased away, and how now he vanishes in the ripples among the green slim reeds. So he vanishes. Vanishes means he disappears. He is observed. He is seen and spotted. He is seen and spotted. And ripples. Ripples means suppose when you throw a stone into the water, then circle comes on the surface of the water. So that is known as ripple. So ripples means little waves. And reeds again means small but tall, not thick, tall plants that grow in large groups in a marshy land or a shallow water. So till it was spotted and chased by the person holding a stick, it lay quietly in the sand. In order to save itself, the snake disappears in the ripples of the water and hides in the camouflaging green bushes of the marshy plants. So again here, snake is personified as he is used for him. So this is personification here. Green slim reeds image of the plants come in front of your eyes. So this is imagery here. Now, what's the central idea of the poem? The Snake Trying by W.W.E Ross is a poem depicting the central idea that not all snakes are poisonous and dangerous. A majority of snakes are victims of man's fearful rope. Most of us think of snakes as fearsome symbol of death, but the snake in this poem is itself a victim. The poem is based on the theme of prevention of cruelty towards animals. I hope all of you understood this poem very well. Thank you, students.